Juicing is by far the easiest and most amazing way to increase your fruit and veg intake. And here's our Nutri range, our base model, our Plus and our Pro. But first let me tell you a little bit about juicing because it's so easy. We've incorporated a large feed chute. That means you don't have to pre-chop your fruit and veg. When you fit the largest apple down the chute, you don't have to peel it, you don't even take the stickers off. You just throw it down and you get the juice out one end and the waste out the other. And the most important part of our juices is our filter disc. So essentially the fruit and veg hits a chopping blade, gets pulverized in milliseconds, and the juice comes out through this super fine filter coming out into your jug, and that's what you drink. And anything that can't fit through these tiny microscopic holes ends up in the waste bin. So the three juices work in the same way, but what you get as you move up the range is a slightly improved finish up the cast metal, higher grade motors, higher grade finishes, and different levels of variable speed. And the reason you want a variable speed, you want higher speeds for those hard fruits and slower speeds for the soft fruits, so we're getting more juice in the jug. And on the top two models, we include a Fruji disc. Now what this does is it gives you the ability to add bananas and berries and other hard to juice fruits into your juicing regime. So essentially we've taken the filter disc off the outside. So with this disc, everything that goes down the chute ends up in the jug. It gives you the ability to make what we call a Fruji. So it's the addition of pureed bananas and juice in the normal way. You combine those together and you get a fresh fruit juice smoothie, hence the word Fruji. So enough of the juice science, let's get into some juicing. What we're going to juice is some whole apples, celery, some kale, probably the healthiest green vegetable you can have, a little bit of ginger, and also half a lemon. With this juice, I like to keep the rind on it, just cuts through that grassiness of the green, and a whole cucumber as well. So let's get on. So in less than a minute, I've gone from all that fruit and veg to a jug of fresh fruit juice. Beautiful. So the sign of a good juicer is how much juice you do get from your fruit and veg. And the indication of that is just how dry our waste is in the pulp bin. One of the most common questions we get is around cleaning, but it's simple. You literally can pick the whole unit up and take that straight to the sink. From that point, I simply clean it out under the tap and throw the parts in the dishwasher. It's simple. So get into juicing, you've never felt better. Juicing is by far the easiest and most amazing way to increase your fruit and veg intake. And here's our Nutri range, our base model, our Plus and our Pro. But first let me tell you a little bit about juicing because it's so